So here we have the BMW 320i on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside, you can see it's a four-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot space first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space available in there as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And as I mentioned, we'll then hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, first of all, we have the fuel gauge. Then we've got the speedometer, the rev counter, and the coolant temperature gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 73,464. You can change the information displayed directly above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel next, we have cruise control, speed limiter, and then we have stereo and phone controls on the right-hand side. The minus paddle here and the plus paddle, so you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then over into the center, the main screen for the car. We're on the kind of vehicle information menu just there. All the way to the top, we have multimedia. So this is where you'll listen to your own music, either via the CD player or by plugging in a USB device, an auxiliary device, or pairing your phone so that you have Bluetooth audio. Pairing your phone is easy. Just come to the telephone heading, follow the instructions on the screen from there. When it comes to radio, we've got FM, AM, and DAB radio all available. And you can see on the screen here, satellite navigation as well. This is BMW's Business Nav, a really nice clear colour display. It's a very easy system to use. We have our hazard warning lights, deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside, the main volume for the stereo, our CD player, and then dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And then when you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will then maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air for you. You can override that manually whenever you wish to. Just press the auto button again, you go back to your own settings. We've also got a heated driver seat. That's got 3 different heat settings, as has the passenger seat, as you can see just here. At the back, we have some storage, a 12-volt charging socket, some more storage here. You can remove this, and if you do so, we have 2 cup holders underneath there, so you can do that. We have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. You can turn the parking sensors on and off. You can turn the traction control on and off, and then you can change the driving setup of the car. So you can put it into Sport, Sport Plus. We've got Comfort, which is your everyday driving, and then Eco Pro as well. And then finally, the controls for the main screen. This is BMW's iDrive system. You can do virtually everything with the dial, but you do have the buttons that surround it, as you can see. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.